The Emperor returns after a 3-day hiatus. The Emperor is the show. The Emperor does not bake TVs. The Emperor does not throw pizza at a TV and lick it off. The Emperor does not take a hammer to a TV. The Emperor does not punch holes through walls. The Emperor rules over his flock. The Emperor is a benevolent dictator, but if you poke the bear too many times, the Emperor can become a malevolent emperor and dictator. The Emperor is a true force to be reckoned with. The Emperor has the size. The Emperor has the girth. What's up, Nelson? The Emperor, 6 feet tall, 195 pounds. The Emperor is a malevolent dictator. But you push him too hard, and the Emperor will strike back. So, the Emperor enjoys drinking V8, hot and spicy. The Emperor gets his vegetables servings from V8. The Emperor has been on YouTube since April of 2012. The Emperor is the best looking man in the history of the world. The Emperor is the greatest guitar player ever, even better than Van Halen. The Emperor is the best singer in the history of the world. The Emperor is the best at whatever he does. The Emperor never apologizes. Only felons, ex-cons, and welfare moms apologize. Apologies make you look weak. The Emperor does not make public apology videos. The Emperor believes that he rules over his kingdom. I rule over the entire kingdom, folks. The money flows to the top, to the Emperor. Everyone has to kick up to the Emperor. The Emperor rules over everybody. Only God is above the Emperor. You understand? The Emperor 55, the BERGS Show, has been on YouTube since April 2008. I am from the planet Bergatron, folks. I am not human. The Emperor is not a human being. The Emperor might have been raised in New Jersey, born on July 25th, 1973. But the bottom line is this: the Emperor is from the planet Bergatron. The Emperor was found in southern New Jersey in the Pine Barrens on July 25th, 1973. The bottom line is this: the Emperor rules. This is a new month, folks. That means it's a new pay period. That means it's time for you folks, for you sheep, for you peasants to pony up. That means it's time for you folks, because it's the beginning of the month. I took a 3-day break because YouTube has become a toxic waste dump. The bottom line is this. It's time for you folks to pony up to your emperor, to your fearless leader. The emperor collects his rightful dues and taxes from the sheep. The emperor is a sheepdog. I herd the sheep. The emperor is not a shepherd. King Camillo is in the house. I'm here to collect my rightful dues and my rightful taxes. This is the beginning of the month, a new pay period. The emperor is here to get paid. Make no mistakes, folks. So who's going to put it on the board? It's the beginning of the month. The emperor took a 3-day break from YouTube because it's become so toxic. The emperor might be from the state of New Jersey, but he currently resides in the greater Seattle, Washington area. The emperor is a diehard fan of the Seattle Mariners. The emperor is a diehard fan of the Seattle Seahawks. That's right, the Seattle Seahawks, Richard Sherman. The emperor is the greatest looking man in the history of the world. The emperor does not need to break TVs like King Camillo does. The emperor does not need to throw pizza at TVs and lick it off. The emperor has more self-respect than that. The emperor is the greatest at everything he does. The emperor is the best at whatever he does. If I'm outside raking, I'm the greatest raker in the history of the world. If I'm lifting weights, I'm the greatest lifter, even greater than Arnold Schwarzenegger. If I'm playing the guitar, I'm better than Eddie Van Halen. Huh? Whatever I do, I am the best at what I do. And let me tell you something. The emperor never apologizes. The emperor doesn't have to apologize to anybody. When you're at the top, when you're on the top of the mountain, folks, you're the king of the hill. You're not the king. You're the emperor of that mountain. Picker Rick in the house. Nelson in the house. Mark Terry in the house. When you are the best at what you do, when you are the best in the business, you don't have to apologize to anybody. Don't let all these jabronis out here force you into apologizing. Don't become a cuck boy. You don't apologize. Only felons, ex-cons, and welfare moms apologize. Give me a 55, folks, if you can hear me. Give me a 55. Let me tell you something. Never allow anyone on here, especially a woman, to tell you to make an apology video. Because they want to have the power over us. You got to take that red pill every day. You want to become MGTOW like your emperor? You want to become a MGTOW? You got to take your red pill every day, huh? The bottom line is this. The emperor is Mr. Atari 55. The emperor is Mr. Atari 55. The emperor is Mr. 55. 55 is a state of mind. 55 is a way of life. Let me tell you something. The emperor is here. It's the beginning of the month. Taxes are due. You guys are past due. You guys are in the rears. You guys are delinquent. It's the beginning of the month. It's a new pay period. Who's going to put something on the board for the emperor? Huh? It's the beginning of the month, folks. It's holiday season time. It's time to get paid. Because as the ZZ Top song goes, I gots to get paid. I gots to get paid. And the emperor is here to take your money. Make no bones about it. The emperor is not here to go on anyone else's side chats or panels. The emperor does not do panels. The emperor does not go on anyone's panels and gives promotion to other people's channels. The emperor, if you want the emperor's services on your panels, you have to email the emperor. All my links are on my about section. The bottom line is this. I don't go on any jabronis panels anymore. This is a new month. This is a new me. You're looking at a new man, a reborn man, a revitalized man. I've been down to the riverside. I've washed my hands clean of all these jabronis. All these horse-faced rats. All these two-timers. All these backstabbers. The emperor, the real king, is the king of all things. King Camillo is a fake king. I am the real emperor, folks. Who's going to put it on the board for the real emperor? The king of all things has been around here a lot longer than King Camillo. He hasn't made his bones yet. You have to be around a lot longer than you have there, King Camillo, before you can start calling yourself a king. I earned my title through years of paying dues. I don't see the King Camillo paying dues. I see him smashing TVs and licking pizza. He's a pizza licker. I see him eating pizza off a broken TV. If you call that paying dues, I call that being Baker acted 5150, folks. 72-hour hold. You're talking about the King Camillo. I say he needs to be strapped up, put in a rubber room. We're talking the full nines, man. We're talking dotting all the I's and crossing the T's. We're talking about a straight jacket in a rubber room. We're talking about they wheel him in on one of those things like Hannibal Lecter, man. Right? Let me tell you something, folks. You looking at the real deal here. Emperors don't apologize. Emperors look down on all you sheep, all you ants. All you people are ants. I can just step on you and squish you. Bunch of cockroaches, huh? Bunch of horse-faced extortion rats. Bunch of horse-faced extortion rats. Bottom line is this. The emperor does not apologize. The emperor is here for one reason only. The emperor is here to get paid. It's the beginning of the month. And you know what that means, folks? That means it's time to get paid. What's up, Lord Hope? The emperor is the best looking man in the business. What's up there? Go Donnie Com. Go Donnie. You going to be the first one of the month to put something on the board? Huh? Come on, man. White Tupac. You going to be the first one of the month to put something on the board? The emperor does not take a hammer and smash a TV and throw a piece of pizza against it and eat a piece of pizza off a TV. The emperor has more class than that. The emperor does not need to break TVs to make a name for himself. You know what I'm saying, Jasper? You know what I'm saying, White Tupac? I'm quitting YouTube, folks. I'm going to talk about Judge Lawyer Friend. The Emperor is the best in the business at what he does. The Emperor knows what he's doing at all times. The Emperor does not know where his cell phone is right now. The Emperor needs to go look for his cell phone. The Emperor has found his cell phone. The Emperor says hello to Jody Girl. Now, it's the beginning of the month, folks. That means it's a new pay period. That means it's a new pay period, folks. That means the Emperor has not made any taxes today. So the bottom line is this. The question is, who's going to come in first? GoDaddy.com, 99 cents. 99 cents? Come on, man. Got it. GoDaddy.com shows the Emperor more than 99 cents. That is a disgrace. That is a disgrace to the Emperor. That is a disgrace to the Emperor. The Emperor at least needs his money to get his poor man's chicken dinner. Come on, man. I need my poor man's meal. I need my poor man's special. The Emperor has been around for years. The Emperor's not going anywhere. The Emperor is the show, folks. The Emperor is great at whatever he does. The Emperor can pick up a guitar. The Emperor does not talk with horse-faced extortion rats. The Emperor is a force to be reckoned with. The Emperor does not hang in any group. The Emperor is a lone wolf. The Emperor, it's a new month. The Emperor will not be offering his services to anyone's panel. The Emperor does not fall for those tactics anymore. The Emperor has learned a lot of lessons over the years. And now you got to come up to present time and apply those to your life right now. The Emperor does not go on side chats. If you see the BERGS Show on a side chat, 99 out of 100 times, it's a fake BERGS. The Emperor does his own show. The Emperor will never have panels, even on my own show, because I'm the only voice I want to hear. If I go to a meeting, if I worked at a company, a corporate meeting with 50 people sitting around the room, the Emperor's voice is the only voice that I want to hear. I don't want to hear anyone's voice in that room except for the Emperor. I don't want to hear anyone else's opinion because the Emperor's opinion is always the right opinion. The Emperor does not believe in gossip. The Emperor does not keep up with all the particular storylines that go on a daily basis on the BOYT. Because the only storyline that matters to the emperor is the emperor's storyline. The only thing that matters to me is me. Yeah, I'll have a panel. What's up, Tara? Lures Hope. GoDonnie.com. GoDonnie.com. You didn't even give me enough money to get me a poor man special. You can't get anything for 99 cents. What you trying to do? The emperor does not go on anyone's panel anymore. The emperor does not do karaoke anymore. The emperor does not offer his services to anyone's. Lisa Lin, no. The emperor does not care what's going on in anyone else's life. The emperor has his own problems. The emperor watches over the Berg's estate and the Berg's garage. The emperor is a security guard of the property. The emperor protects his elderly parents. The emperor is not here to worry about other people's problems. The emperor has his own problems. The emperor has his own issues. The emperor has a lot of yard work to do. You're not going to do that yard work. I need to do that work. The emperor needs to get an oil change on his car. You think oil changes are free? The emperor needs to get some new winter clothes. You think clothes are free? You think everything's free in this world? I'm the emperor. Okay? Money flows up. Right? And everything else goes downhill. But the money goes up. Just like in the mob, folks. You got to kick up. When you're a soldier out there in the mafia, you got to kick up. You got to kick up. I am the Don. I am the boss of the family. I am the boss of my own family. I am the boss of the BERGS Show. I am the emperor. The money flows up. It does not flow down. The bottom line is this. I do not go on panels anymore. The only panel I go on is my own. Me, myself, and I. Because I am the only voice I want to hear in the room. I am the only person I want to look at. Because the emperor is the greatest looking man in the history of the world. The emperor is the greatest guitar player in the history of the world. The emperor is the best at whatever he does. The emperor is currently drinking V8 hot and spicy. The emperor is currently walking over to the bin. The emperor is reminding you folks that this is a business. I'm here to make money. I'm not here to gossip. I'm not here to show receipts. I'm not here to show screenshots. I'm not here to keep up with the daily gossip. The emperor does not care about drama. The emperor is not in the bottom of YouTube anymore. Like I said, I have left the bottom of YouTube. I'm in my own community, the 55 community. 55 is a way of life. 55 is a state of mind. I am the emperor 55. I'm not in any community. I'm a lone wolf. I'm in the lone wolf community. The emperor is here to remind you folks that this is the beginning of the month. That means a new pay period, the last month of the year. Christmas gifts are not free. Everything's not free. I've given you great quality entertainment this entire year. You're talking about rain, through blizzards, through heat waves. The emperor came day and day in and day out. Whether I'm in my car before having the Chromebook, whether I'm out there raking, I'm out here doing whatever. I'm here playing the guitar for 3-4 hours, losing my voice. The Emperor is the greatest singer of all time. Luciano Pavarotti has nothing on the Emperor. The Emperor is the greatest guitar player of all time. The Emperor is not here to gossip. The Emperor gets right down to business. Who's going to put it on the board here for the Emperor? Who's going to hit that super chat and put it on the board to start that month off, folks? Let's start it off with a bang. The Emperor took 3 days off because YouTube has become a very toxic place, and the Emperor had to regroup mentally. Sometimes you got to take a few days off and get off that merry-go-round. And you got to regroup. The Emperor has made an executive decision that he's not going to take anyone's bait and go up on anyone's panels and give them views. The Emperor is not a clout chaser. There's so many clout chasers down here trying to build their name off me. The Emperor has wide shoulders. I can carry a lot of people on my back, but the bottom line is this. Look at that wingspan, girls, huh? Look at that size, huh? 6 feet tall, 195 pounds of solid muscle. Look at that, huh? Look at all them Bergettes I can fit under each arm, huh? Look at that size, huh? Look at those sunglasses. Look at this beanie cap, huh? The Emperor has the greatest of everything. Look at these sunglasses, huh? These were $4,000 sunglasses. Actually, they were $12.99 at Rite Aid. The bottom line is this. This is a new month. This is a new Emperor. This is a new Bergs. The Emperor is cutting down on drinking. The Emperor is going to lose weight. The Emperor is going to get in tip-top shape, mentally and physically. Because the Emperor needs to live. The Emperor does not want to get the virus. Because the Emperor has pre-existing conditions. Come on, GoDonnie.com. You put it on the board. Light it up there, buddy. GoDonnie.com. Baby, down there in Biloxi, Mississippi. Come on, man. The Emperor is not going to go down to the rancho. The Emperor is a homebody. The Emperor feels it's a bad time to put it in gear with the virus going on like it is. No rancho. No rancho. I don't think Rich is ever going to move out. Rich has it good there. It's the beginning of the month, folks. You know what that means? It's a new pay period. And I don't see much happening right here, folks. That's cool. GoDonnie.com. I got my own merch stuff though. I got 55 shirts. You do what you need to do. GoDonnie.com. He's a hustler. Disco Donnie. Everybody go sub up to GoDonnie.com. The Emperor does not play well with others. The Emperor, when he goes on panels, always winds up getting into fights. The emperor is a benevolent emperor, but I can be a malevolent dictator when I'm pushed hard enough. But the emperor is trying to control his anger issues. The emperor is trying to get less triggered. When I go up on people's panels, eventually someone tries to come on there and trigger me, get me to chimp, and then get in an argument with me. And then I end up on Triggered Minds. No more of that, folks. No more of that. Nope. The emperor will not fall for those silly little tricks. What's up there? Dem veins? Dem veins. Rich is never going to leave. I think Rich views Rosie as his mommy. Because Rich doesn't get along with his mom. I think Rich views Rosie as like a mommy figure, mother figure. He's got a little studio apartment back there. He's never going to leave. Now, it might become a little precarious situation for him because the trolls, you don't never know what the trolls are going to do. I do believe he does get disability from North Carolina. If you're living in, how can you get disability in North Carolina if you're living in California? So I don't know. If I was him, I wouldn't be staying out there too long. I'm here to protect over my castle, my estate. Look at the size of me, right? You little keyboard warriors in here, around here, can talk smack about the emperor, but they're not going to come a knocking. They come a knocking, the right fist goes a knocking, goes a rocking. The emperor, direct deposit. Yeah, I hear that. I don't do panels anymore. I know Street Life likes to do panels. I just, I don't play well with other people. However, when I was a kid, I was a team player. I played sports on sports teams. I got more satisfaction when I played soccer setting up a goal, an assist. Now, obviously, you get a lot of satisfaction when you score a goal, but I wasn't a greedy athlete. Because you know what? There is no I in team. There is no I in team. Everyone plays a role. Everyone's another brick in the wall. Everyone's a spoke in the tire. And the team is the entire tire. The spokes and the rims and the actual rubber. There is no I in team. But when it comes to YouTube and on panels, I tend to not play well with others. I get sucked in. Mangoes continuously bombards me with links. Come on, Brother Bergs. Come on up. You're the next contestant on the Mango Springer Show. And finally, you take the bait. You poke the bear enough times. You poke the bear enough times. Hey, JJ, you'll be the first person to put something on the board this month. It's a new month, folks. It's a new Bergs. It's a new emperor. Let's put it on the board, baby. Let's put it on the board for the emperor. Look at the size of me. You think I'm going to let anyone infiltrate my castle? Look at the size of me. I'm like a linebacker. How can you even get through this? Look at the size of me. 6 feet tall, 172 pounds. How can you even get through this wall? I'm a wall. I'm a wall. All in all, it's just another brick in the wall. All in all, it's just another brick in the wall. When you are this big, when you are this handsome, when you look like I do, when you are styled and profiled from head to toe, you don't need to answer to anybody. When you look like I do, you don't need to answer to anybody. Trump hasn't conceded yet. He'll never concede. What do you mean there, street life? I'm 162 pounds, 6 feet tall, 161 and a half pounds. Look at this body. Look at this body. 187 pounds. Look at this body. 199 pounds. Queen Charlotte. Robin Summers, who never has a nice word to say. I've never seen Robin Summers say one thing, one positive thing to her emperor. Queen Charlotte says a lot of positive things to her emperor. She never puts anything on the board. She never goes ahead and hits that super chat button. She doesn't go to paypal.me/thebergs1973. She doesn't go to the merch. You don't hit that join button. Why don't you guys join, huh? It's a new month. It's a new Bergs. Why don't you hit that join button and become a member for as little as $1.99 a month? Become a member of the BERGS Brigade. Become a brigader. Become a crusader. Become part of the solution, not part of the problem. For as little as 6 cents per day, you can be a member of the BERGS Brigade. Mr. Double Nickels. Let me tell you something. When you are as fit as me, look at this. You're looking at the poster boy of health. When you go into a doctor's office, there's a picture of the Bergs like this. And the doctor says, and you say to your doctor, I want to be healthy. And he points to the wall and he says, that right there is the poster boy of health. That right there is the healthiest man in the history of the world. You know what I'm saying, folks? Because when you are from the planet Bergatron, when you have Berganese blood running through your veins, it makes you immune to every disease on your planet. I still follow proper protocol. I still wear masks. But I could walk into any hospital where all the virus is without a mask, and I could live there for a month and I wouldn't get anything. Because you looking at a man who's immortal. I'll never die. I'll never die. I can jump off the edge of the Grand Canyon and I'll still survive. I can jump off the top of the Empire State Building and I'll land in a pool. I am immortal. I could drive my 1996 Saturn 125 miles an hour right into a brick wall and walk away without even a scratch. I am immortal, just like Jason Voorhees, just like Michael Myers from the movie Halloween. Just like Michael Myers, folks, I've been blown up. I've been decapitated. I've been shot 15 million times. I've been set on fire. I've been drowned. I've been killed every single way you can kill Michael Myers or Jason Voorhees. But what happens, folks? I keep coming back. Because I'm immortal. Because when you are Mr. 55, when you are the Emperor of BOYT, when you are the Emperor of YouTube, you don't die. You're immortal. The bottom line is this. When you look like I do, ruthless white girl, when you look like me, Thomas Jasper Jr., when you look like me, Carlos Martinez, man, I'm not no Razor Ramon. I'm not from the gutter, man. I'm not from Cuba. I didn't grow up on the streets of Miami, man. You want my jewel? You want my car? You want my house? You want my chica? You want my pool? You want my clothes? You want my glass? You want my hat? Let me tell you something there. Let me tell you something, man. Let me tell you something, man. Let me tell you, Mr. IRS, man. Man, you want it? You gotta come and get it, man. You gotta come and get it from Razor Ramon. You gotta come and get it from Razor Ramon. You want everything I got? Huh? Then you gotta come and get it. Mr. IRS, man. Man. Why don't you meet me at WrestleMania next year, man? You want my glad? You come and get it. You want my jewel? What's up there, huh? Chico, chicas, you cucarachas, you cucarachos. Let me tell you something. Where's that Camilo guy, huh? Hey, you tell Camilo to come in here. You tell Camilo to come in here and pay his taxes to his emperor. You want my rake? You want my rake? IRS, man? You want the razor's rake, man? You want my rake? You want my leaves? Want my leaf? Huh? You want my tree? Huh? You want it? You come here and you take it. You take my tree. You pull from the roots. You pull the tree out, Mr. IRS, man. Man. I had tooth on you. Tooth, 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 tooth. You can't. You want it? You come and get it. Huh? You want it? You come and get it. Where's that Camilo? Where's the fake king, huh? You get him in here, Carlos Martinez. You get the fake king in here to go up against the real emperor. Because the only real king that I know, the BOYT, is the king of all things. He's paid his dues. Okay. I don't need to take a hammer to a TV and smash it. And that whole pizza thing was a setup. Nobody delivered a pizza to you. Throwing a pizza at the TV, smashing the TV, eating a slice off the TV. Come on, man. Come on, man. You don't know how to give a wrench out? Come on. You know how to give a wrench out, King Camilo. What are you doing? You're trying to tell me, the show, that you don't know how to give a wrench out? Let me tell you something there, King Camilo. You only become a king when I let you become a king. I am the emperor. Go, Donnie Com. Go, Donnie Com. You going to put it on the board so I can go get me my Popeye's chicken dinner? Let me tell you something, folks. I don't have Rosie. I don't have the Rancho there for never-ending content, even though it's the same old content. I just got myself. I just got the garage. Let me tell you something, girls. What you're looking at right now is perfection. You're looking at the greatest looking man in the history of the world, folks. Because when you look as good as I do, when you are styled and profiled, Ricardo, like the Bergs is, you don't have to answer to anybody. Because the only thing we have to fear is fear itself. But when you're looking like this, now, can't get anything for 99 cents at the Dollar Tree. Let me tell you something, girls. tell you something, Ricardo. Let me tell you something, Ricky Ricardo. Talking to the Emperor here, folks. This is a new month. That means we're entering a new pay period. This is a business here, folks. Just like Donnie.com does the Uber, does the DJing, the Bergs does YouTubing. The bottom line is this. I don't need to come in here with a bunch of panelists, with a bunch of people yapping. I don't have to hit the mute button. The only person I need to worry about in here is myself. Because the bottom line is this. I am the best at what I do. Just like Donnie.com is the greatest DJ in the history of Mississippi. I am the greatest YouTuber in the history of the world. Not the history of Washington State. I don't need to drive down to the rancho. I don't need to put it in gear, risk my life. I don't need to do that. I just need to be right here, night after night after night after night. Because you're looking at the Iron Man of the BOYT. You're looking at the Cal Ripken Jr. of the BOYT. Even though I have left the bottom of YouTube, I've created my own community, the 55 community. It's just called 55. Or you can call it double nickels. Bottom line is this. I don't need to follow the sheep from room to room to room to room to room to room to room. I am the room. I don't need to log off and then say, oh, I don't need to take a couple days off like I did and then say, oh, what did I miss? I need to get caught up on everything. This isn't a soap opera, folks. This isn't Days of Our Lives. This isn't General Hospital. This isn't One Life to Live. I don't need to get caught up with anything. I am the soap opera. Everything else, I'm like, I'm an octopus. Everything else is just a bunch of tentacles coming off of the one and only Emperor. Because everyone is talking about me, so everything comes back to me. So I don't need to know about it. I'm an octopus, folks. Octopus, octopi, 55. You can put that on the board, folks. You can put that on the board. I'm not a channel builder. I'm not a clout chaser. I'm not a horse face, two-time extortion rat, two-face extortion rat. I'm not anything except for what I am. Let me tell you something, folks. I am the best in the business. I am what's good for business. I am the business. Where is the business? Because I am here. Business is open. Business is open right now, folks. I don't hear a lot of phone calls placing any orders. Yep. 55 here. Can I take your order, please? What? You want a poor man special? You want a poor man special? What? Oh, yes, I do have things to sell. Go to my merch store, my About page, folks. About page, go to my merch. Ooh, I got a lot of things to sell. Everything is for sale. Everything is for sale, Chicago Freddy. Because Chicago Freddy is the king of all things. Why you coming in here under Chicago Freddy when you are the king of all things? Why are you coming in here as Chicago Freddy when you are the king of all things? Everything is for sale in life, folks. Always remember that. My guitar is for sale. Everything is always for sale. Everything's always for sale, folks. Everything. Always for sale. My Seahawks scarf. Everything is for sale, folks. Don't kid yourself. There's a price for everything in life. The price to be paid. Chicago Freddy is the king of all things. So why are you coming in here as Chicago Freddy? Why are you coming in here as Chicago Freddy? When you are. I don't care about thumbs downs. I don't care about thumbs ups, folks. I only care about one thing and one thing only. That's making some money. This is the last month of the year. This is holiday. This is bonus time. When you're working at real jobs, this is when you get the holiday bonus checks. What's up, Buff Carrot? Get crazy with the Cheese Whiz. I'm going to be getting crazy with the Cheese Whiz later, Buff Carrot. I'll be playing guitar later. I was just in here real quick to announce I have returned. I am not dead. I'm Holly Undead. I am Bergs Undead. I took a 3-day break for a little R&R because it's become too toxic, and I had to regroup mentally. So now I'm going to be signing off here within the next 10 minutes. I'm going to go get me some food. I'm going to go get me a couple beers. I'm going to regroup. And I'm going to go live later. And we're going to get crazy with the Cheese Whiz. We're going to get crazy with the Cheese Whiz, folks. We're doing an epic jam later. I just thought I'd make a quick hangout and tell you, all you folks, the Bergs is still alive. The Bergs is the show. So this is the beginning of the month for me. So if you want to get crazy with the Cheese Whiz right now, you want to put something on that board right now, you can get crazy with the Cheese Whiz right now. You can hit that super chat, and you can show me $1, $2, $5, $10, $20, $50, $100, and say thank you, Emperor, for a great content in 2020. And we wish you, Emperor, and your family a happy holiday season and a happy new year. You know what I'm saying? See, that's what I would be doing if you guys were the Emperor. But there's only one Emperor, folks. There's several kings running around. But I'm sorry to say, an Emperor is greater than a king. Okay? You want me to prove it? Is an emperor a higher rank than a king? Oh, wait. Is an emperor a higher rank than a king?
According to Wikipedia, both emperors and kings are monarchs, but emperor and empress are considered the higher monarchical titles.
Emperors are generally recognized to be of the highest monarchic honor and rank, surpassing kings. Both emperors and kings are monarchs, but emperors and empresses are considered the higher monarchical titles. And you can put that on the board. Okay? I am the emperor, folks. There's nothing higher than the emperor except God himself. You could almost say I'm a prophet. I'm not a false prophet like David Koresh and all these cult leaders, Jim Jones. I'm from the planet Bergatron, folks. I have proof that I am from the planet Bergatron. I have a birthmark that is in Bergenese, my home language. Yep. I speak fluent Bergenese. I'll give you a little bit. Otatito, toto, tatatitu, totita. Oh, totata, titu, R2D2, tatito, C3PO, R2D2, get crazy with the cheese whiz, I give you a little Bergenese there, buff carrot. I'll give you a little buff. I'll give you a little Bergenese from my home planet Bergatron. Ota titu, ota, opa, te ta to ta, ote tu solo, R2D2, C3PO, Chewbacca, Han Solo, Luke Skywalker. I just gave you a glimpse of my home planet's language. This was an epic and historic moment. But you jabronis can't come up to present time. You can't come up to present time. You can't come up to present Atari time. You looking at a man with the greatest vintage t-shirt collection on the BOYT. You little puke. All right, folks. I got to go eat some dinner and regroup. But I'll be back later. We're going to get crazy with the cheese whiz. I don't care who's on later. Everyone's going to be on. Doesn't matter. Only matters if I'm on. So I'll be back later. And we're going to get crazy with the cheese whiz, folks. And with that being said, I already have beer. I don't need to go out for beer. And with that being said, Berg's out.